As winter draws in as well, most of us shudder to think about how much our heating is costing us. But for people on low incomes, there could be help available.
Up to 2 million people could get £130 off their next electricity bill. Some will be paid automatically. Others must claim within the next couple of months. So
who will qualify? How do they get the money? Paul Lewis, presenter of R4's Money Box programme, has been looking at all the small print. And where should we start?
Red eyes, you can see that.
Yes.
There's an awful lot of it, and this is my worry about it. There are two groups of people who'll get this. One group's paid automatically, as Charlie said. These are people on pension credit who have low incomes. Now, everyone on pension credit has a fairly low income, but these are the lowest levels, about £143 a week single, 218 for a couple. They should get it automatically. Over 80, they can have a bit more and still get it. So they should be sorted. But the other group have to claim, and they're the ones that worry me. And every one of the 6 big electricity and gas companies have their own rules about who gets that. But broadly speaking, they're on low incomes and they have as a member of their household either a disabled person or a child under 5. So you've got the two things, low income plus disabled or child under 5. But that's just a very broad indication. They all define low income and disability differently. So it's very hard to say who actually will get it.
So, I mean, how do you know who qualifies and who doesn't? How do people know that?
Well, the only way really is to ring up your energy supplier on the number will be on your bill, your electricity supplier, I should say, because this is a discount off an electricity bill, because everyone gets those, not a gas bill, because a lot of people don't get them, and see if you'll qualify. But act quickly, because British Gas has a deadline of the end of this month, E.ON has a deadline of 24th of January, and it's all obviously got to be sorted out this winter, so people should act quickly. And we haven't got any figures, they won't give us figures at the moment, but my concern is that because it's complicated, it's not being advertised, people just won't make that claim. But 130 quid, probably half your bill. It's a lot of money.
What do you ask for when you phone up then?
Well, it's called warm home discount.
Okay.
If you ring up and say warm home discount, do I qualify? They should tell you. But a word of warning, this is the 6 big energy suppliers in England, Scotland and Wales. If you're with a smaller supplier,
you won't get it.
You won't get it because they don't apply it. Now, I've had emails and tweets from people who've been with a big supplier, have changed to a smaller one, which can be cheaper, and then found they won't get the £130, and in fact they end up worse off. So it's just ridiculously complicated.
Do they know about their own plans? I mean, you know, you've done stories before where you say all you have to do is phone up and say, I'm calling you about this, and people say, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I've never heard of it.
I think the helpline should know, yes, because they've all been briefed. This is what I'm told, but I haven't done test calls, I have to admit, Charlie. But yes, they should know, and if the person you speak to doesn't know, ask again and say, look, I heard it on the telly, it must be true, I can get a home discount.
Paul, thank you very much. We'll see you later
you will be back here later to answer questions as well.
Emails as usual with questions, and I'll be back in a couple of hours.
Thank you. See you later.
Let's see, time now 6:24. For some of us, Christmas may be the only time